Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rebecca. If this is your first time on my channel, you are welcome. I post informative content about education, lifestyle, career, business, vlogs, and so many others. If these are content you are interested in, then please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and you can also click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram handle, Rebecca's for Becky. I'm going to write it down on the screen. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing or talking about what you need to start creating content, or what you need to be a content creator. I know so many people have been waiting for this video. I've gotten so many questions about how can I start creating content on YouTube, what do I need to do, what do I need to get, and so many other questions. So I believe this video is going to be very helpful for you to start creating content. The point I'm going to give also applies to whether you're creating content for TikTok, Facebook, and also Instagram. Also, I would like to point this out. To create content, you don't need to break the bank. Like, you don't need much to start creating content. Just make do with what you have presently, and as time goes on, as you grow, then you can start changing some certain things you would like to change. But for now, if you're starting new, you don't need to break the bank. You don't need to spend so much. I would even say that what you need, you have them already. The most important things you need, you have them already. If you're watching this video, then the most important device or equipment you need, you already have it. So you don't need to break the bank to start creating content on social media. The first thing you need to start recording a video is a recording device. So your recording device can either be a digital camera or your phone. If you are able to afford a digital camera, then go for it. But if you are not able to afford a digital camera, please make do with what you have, which is your phone camera. Your recording device is what you use to record your video or to take pictures for your thumbnails. Another device you would need to start creating content is a stand. Okay? It can be a phone stand or a tripod stand. We have different kind of phone stand, and they are really cheap, around $2, $3, or let's say at most $5. You can get a phone stand. So just look for a flat surface and place the phone stand on that flat surface, and you're good to go. And also, if you can afford to buy a tripod stand, also good for you. Okay, a tripod stand comes with the ring light and so many other things, which is also good. But if you're using a phone stand, then you will have to make sure that you're sitting facing the window where the light can be reflected on you if you want to have a better quality video. The third thing you need to start creating content is an editing app. Okay, when you're creating content, and at some point you might make mistakes that you would want to cut off from the video, or even when you're recording, you want to stand up to check and be sure that you are actually recording and not just wasting your time. So this editing app will be used to merge videos together, cut out sections you don't want in the video, and to also add some digital elements to the video. And also, you will also need app to edit or create a thumbnail for your video. So there are so many apps you can download on your phone to start editing your videos and to also create thumbnails for your videos. Also, I want to tell you there are so many free softwares you can download to edit your videos and to also design a thumbnail for your video. You don't need to actually pay. For me right now, I'm not paying for any software. Even you can use as many as possible software you want to use. For example, I'm using about 3 softwares to edit my videos. I use one software to cut and join the videos together. Then I export it from the app and export it to another software where I had the animations digital elements that I want to add, text, and so many other things. And then from there also I export. Then I also have another app that I use to create or design the thumbnail. And if I feel like the app does not have all the elements I need, I can also look for another app that have that element and use it to edit my thumbnail. Number 4, you need a microphone, or let's say a mic. So your mic is what is going to get your audios into your video. And I would like to point out that it is not compulsory for you to have a mic. If you don't have a mic, it's fine. You can record without a mic. Just make sure that your environment is not noisy, because if your environment is noisy, then it's going to be very obvious in your recorded video. But if your environment is not noisy, then you're good to go. You can record without mic. But if you think you can afford to use mic, then buy it, because when you use a mic, right, there is a limit to the noise, the outside noise that is going to go into your mic. And because your mic is very close to your mouth, so it's mostly the noise or the voice coming out from your mouth that will be going into the recorded video. So if you can afford to get a mic, then get it. There are so many cheap mics, okay? There are so many cheap mics. When I started recording, I was not using mic. I was using my phone like that. And then at a point, I switched to a mic that was around $3-4. And then after a while that I could afford a better mic, then I purchased another mic that is around $50. So if you're able to afford it, fine. But if you're not able to afford it, just stick to using only your phone. Number 5, when you're creating content, you would need a background. Just like what I have here, I have a background. Of course, this is a wallpaper. So your background can either be like a backdrop or a wallpaper, depending on which you can afford. And if you have a plain wall with no discoloration or anything, you can also make use of that. So far it appears nice on your recorded video, then you can go with it. And if you think you cannot afford a backdrop or a wallpaper, then it's fine. You can record anywhere. We have people who record videos in the village, on the streets, and the videos are getting millions of views. So it's not about your background. But then also, if you have a nice background, if you have a background that is not distracting, it's also nice for your video. Number 6, which is the last, is you need content. Before we go deep, I would also like to say that you yourself, you are content on your own. The way you talk is content. The way you smile, the way you move is content. So do not don't have headache on the kind of content you want to put out there. And especially if you're starting newly, please do not limit yourself in the area of content. You know, just when anything comes to your mind and you feel it's beneficial, it's something that people will learn from, it's something that is an advantage to the world, then that's a content. So just put it out there. At least as a beginner, put out every content you can. Just continue putting out content until you get to that point where you know what your audience wants, or you know your area of strength. So when you get to that point, then you can now limit yourself to a certain kind of content. But if you're starting newly, please, anything that you think is beneficial to the world, anything that you think is going to help people are going to learn from, then that is content. Just post it out there, and that's it. Creating content is not an headache like that, the way people put it. Especially when I wanted to start creating content, I was really worried about the things I would need, the setup, my background. Do I have the tools? Do I have the content? That was what I was most worried about. Do I have the content? So do not be worried about anything. Most of the things you need, you have them. Okay, just start from somewhere. Do not compare yourself with someone who has been creating content 3 years ago, 2 years ago, with you that you're just starting newly. Okay, do not compare yourself. And I'm very sure those people who have been creating content 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they have millions of views, they have nice backdrop, nice background, their video quality is very nice. I'm sure they started from somewhere. Okay, they didn't just wake up one day and then have all the equipment, and or they have high grade of equipment. They started from somewhere, and make do with what you have. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. If this video is informative enough to you, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, and you can also click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. If there's any content you would like me to post, if there's any topic you would like me to talk about, please write in the comment section and I will check it out. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful week. Bye.